Righty guys, hey, welcome back to the really honest reaction video. Today we're gonna be checking out one of the B-sides from ATEEZ's new album. This one is called Cyberpunk. There's been a lot of talk about this one in the comments from my friends, and a lot of people were saying that this song is actually their favorite on the album. They like it more than Gorilla, and also the title, Cyberpunk. When it comes to music, I tend to like songs that lean in this sort of direction. You know, it's kind of futuristic. The beats there are usually very textured and like kind of scratchy like this. So I'm kind of expecting the sound from the song. I mean, it would make sense because it's called Cyberpunk. But anyways, let's see. Let's begin with this one now. But before we jump in, guys, make sure to check out my Patreon, where you can see more than 500 exclusive reaction videos to BTS, Twice, Red Velvet, Dreamcatcher, IU, Blackpink, live stages by these and many other groups, including NCT, EXO, Taemin, taeyeon, and I think ATEEZ live stages coming soon in the future sometime. And of course K-drama reactions like my Mr. Hotel Loona, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Scarlet Heart, ET1 Class, Squid Game, The Producers, Goblin, and Crash Landing on You. So all of that is on my Patreon, the link is down below. Now let's waste no more time, begin with Cyberpunk. I like that it's on the longer side, over 3.5 minutes. Right, so quickly gotta pause. I also know that the producers who are working on their music are the same. Maybe I don't know if they're always the same producers, but specifically for this album, as far as I know, they're the same producers, the ones that did Dreamcatcher's album. So Lee's and Allrounder. I don't know if both of them work on their music, on ATEEZ's music, but as you guys know, one of my favorite Dreamcatcher songs, and actually my favorite Dreamcatcher song, is Odd. It leans in the cyberpunk direction, so I think this one is gonna be good. So far, what I'm hearing, obviously it is leaning in this sort of direction. I like this line specifically. Just the melody, you know, how it goes down. There's some sound effects on his voice, and it just sounds really pleasant. Yeah. Okay. So before I continue, again, one other thing. I like the combination of a very rhythmical instrumental, especially that thingy, that element of the instrumental, combined with, at places, also pretty rhythmical vocals, but in some other parts they're very flowing. They're prolonged, right? So this combination of rhythmicity and then the legato feeling, it's really pleasant. Like here, for example. And then later. Yeah, that was good. Oh. Right, great. So, firstly, the scale is pretty unusual. I'm not sure about the name. Might be pentatonic or something, but I'm pretty sure you guys are hearing. It's not. It doesn't sound like the music that we're really used to. It's the intervals there are pretty. At places, they sound kind of a little creepy and unsettling. Maybe they fall into the minor scale, but anyways, I like the unusual scale here. And then later, I want to feel alive, specifically on the word alive. I like that little run. It's not just alive straight with one note, it's like that. Right? And then in the dark. That little run, like the nuances. Awesome. So here, there's two layers: the main vocal track and like a background vocal in a way. So it creates a nice texture. And then here, listen. I think it's just an octave harmony. I think one track is higher and the other one is one octave lower. It sounds like that. Nice. Hey. That was a great build up. Listen to the high notes. Again, I like the contrast, the softness of the vocals and the aggression from the rap. Right? No! Oh, they delayed. Usually I'm pretty good at predicting how the melody, the beat is gonna go, but they delayed it. Delayed it by like one beat. Okay, that's how it goes. Again. Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, as always, let's get to the lyrics, see what this one is about. Right, okay. Man. Missed it. Sorry. I like this part so much, guys. Ooh. Right. Okay. So as far as I know, there's no choreography, there's no live performances for it. Unfortunately. Yeah. As I was listening to it, you know, I couldn't really imagine the choreography that would go with it, so maybe that's the case. I feel like some songs, they really... It's very natural to create a choreography for them. Just something about their flow, about the beats specifically, it kind of, yeah, suggests that there's going to be a choreography. This one doesn't really feel like that. Doesn't feel like that. Of course, it doesn't take away from the actual musical enjoyment, but I think if you would, you know, try to create a choreography for it, it'd be a little more difficult compared to something like Gorilla or Sector 1, which unfortunately gotta tell you guys, Sector 1, I've already heard it. And I've seen the live performance for it once. Thanks to my friends. So, yeah, now, anyways, about this one, about Cyberpunk, as always, in my personal musical opinion, I really liked it. So, off the beginning, with the instrumental, the Cyberpunk direction definitely works for me most of the time, so this one is not an exception. I like the instrumental. I like the rhythmical element of this one. I like the unusual scale in the beginning of the chorus. I like the little surprise with the delay that they did after the bridge for the final chorus with that, you know? So, like the instrumental. Now, about their voices, everything, I mean, everyone sounded great. Like the tricks with, you know, adding texture by using several layers. On their own, their voices sounded great too. So, the high notes, the low notes. I like, so my favorite part is probably going to be the verse. The verse, yeah, because it's got this, I feel like, because Cyberpunk is usually associated with dystopia, not a utopia, but a dystopia, right? So in the choruses sounded very uplifting and encouraging, like it's something that's leading to the brighter future. I want to feel alive. I don't want to stay in the dark. And the way he's singing, it's just, you know, full of life and full of power. On the contrary, the verses, they're more toned down and like they're just like they're singing, they're lost in this darkness and it's reflected in their singing, and I just really like how it goes with the instrumental. But overall, I definitely enjoyed the whole song. Just, you know, verse might be my favorite part of the song, but I'm, you know, enjoying the whole thing. I'm definitely gonna continue listening to this one, gonna add it to my playlist. Whether I like this one more than Guerrilla, that's a good question. I think some parts I do. Some parts, yes. Some other parts, I think energy-wise, Guerrilla is just, you know, it's all out. It's a crazy powerful song. This one is a little more, not relaxed, but like, contained, restrained. Still, it's got a lot of power. So, yeah, something like that. Really enjoyed the experience. Obviously would like to see some kind of special clip or choreography for it, but I don't really think that's happening. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love.